How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Wes, why you gotta do that to me, man? I'm sorry, boys. I was a little late today, man. I woke up, right, and I rolled over to my phone to turn it on. It was out of battery. I guess I left it on video last night and I passed out and just didn't have enough juice in it. And normally this is where I get to people like, oh, what time is it? Do I gotta get up? Am I late? Am I early? Because sometimes I wake up and I'm like, oh man, I felt like I slept in. Ah, dude, I'm gonna be so late and everything. And I'm like, oh, it's 8 in the morning. That's really early. What the hell? And other times I'm like, waking up, I'm like, man, I feel like I barely slept. And it's like, oh, I'm so late, dude. I'm late for everything. So today was one of those where the phone just didn't turn on. So I just didn't know what time it was. And I had a really hard time sleeping last night. So I was just, I don't know. I just felt like it was tossing and turning, or maybe I had a bad dream. I don't even remember. But I was just laying there in bed. And I was like, oh man, finally I'm feeling like comfy. Finally I'm feeling nice. And I guess like that nice feeling stretched for a little too long where I snoozed a bit, woke back up, and I'm like, okay, now I gotta get up because I'm definitely putting myself in a hole with this. Yeah, doing stuff and doing videos on the alpha. I mean, that, man, I've been trying to find a way to like optimize for it, but it's taking me a bit. Also didn't help that Blizzard had the alpha servers down for a considerable amount of time when I wanted to do okay, let's get a project done now, but the servers were down, so not my, I guess partially my fault. I don't know. I'll figure it out, dude. I'll figure it out so this has become a regular thing. Let's get a duel going. Because like Wes said, we could have done a whole match with all this. With me talking, blabbing around. Yeah, apology, man. I got a degree in that. You heard? Alright, we got ourselves groups. Gonna be listed in LFG. If you guys want to join in, I'm more than welcome to. I also got to get the how to join tag on the stream. I don't remember if I got that yesterday. I might have forgotten it. But I had to join in if you guys want to do it. You're more than welcome to. We got the groups listed in the in a second here over on the so weird that I have this character on the US Dalaran realm. I used to play there all the time. How to join duels. And here we go. How you boys all doing? Hope everybody's having a good one. I want to have ourselves a fantastic new set of NA duels, if at all possible, man. Groups are going to be listed in Raids Legacy on the Molten Core. Dude, look at me, man. I try to get as much stuff as I could done today. I'm not even prepped for the day, man. Mustache, not like waxed or nothing. We're just looking a little homeless today, man, but it's okay. I am making sacrifices to be here for you boys, okay? We're gonna be late 10 minutes, but it's fine. I'm making sacrifices all that I can on my end, man. Also, yesterday I got to complete while waiting for the video to render and all that other stuff. I gotta complete my my look. Hold on, you guys like my little butterfly wings? I got my little butterfly wings now. I got them. What do you guys think about the train post stuff, man? I saw some people were kind of disappointed. It was just like a bunch of frilly, pretty stuff, and they were like, yo, you know, can we get some like real cool stuff in here once in a while? What is this mug? That green? That looks so good. Hold on. What is that, the elite set? That's not the elite set, right? Is that the normal conquest set? That green looks so good. Where'd you go? You just went away. I was just looking at your set. Where'd you go? There you are. It looks so good. Holy. You need to get the weapon to match it too? What is that enchant? Bronze Infinite. That's the new one, isn't it? Okay, that's the new 2100 enchant. Alright, groups are listed as always. If you guys want to join in, you're more than welcome to. You see my DK's mastery? I saw you posted it, but I didn't actually get a chance to look at it. Hold on, now I can go look. 93% mastery? How many points of mastery is that? Because it all depends on the class, man, right? Like, I remember you used to be able to look at like a Mistweaver and look at their mastery, and they would have like some 385,000 like 385% mastery or something, right? Or arms were as well 168% mastery. And it's like, what? How many points of mastery do you have? But mastery is calculated differently for each class. So you tell me percent of mastery means literally nothing to me, because every class is different, man. You could have like 20% mastery or 128% mastery, and like you could literally be running same amount of mastery on your gear, like in terms of the actual number stats. it doesn't make a difference, master percent. If you tell me like how much mastery you have in terms of value, 8,000 points of mastery, that seems like a lot. When you put it like that, that I can understand a little bit better. But like percentage wise, it's so, every class is different, so that number is literally irrelevant in my opinion. You know, unless you like play the Death Knight, and then it's like if somebody came up and they're like, hey, Dal, I have 100% mastery as a sub rogue, and I'm like, why don't you have more? You know what I mean? Like there, like I get sub, I understand the mastery percentages there. You know what I mean? There, I'm like, okay, that's about average. You could probably amp those numbers up a little bit, you know? But like when it comes to other classes, I don't even try to like memorize it, dude. I already have a hard time memorizing you guys, people's names on the ability names. I mean, come on, man. But if you guys thought of us, how you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. Go for the night. He's got 1 kill. I believe you can do it. I believe you can do it. Are you gonna be joining? If you're joining, we got groups listed right now, by the way. Let me also go through my friends list or whatnot and see if anybody else wants to join in. Then 5V5 1v1 DUELS. Is Bald on? Bold Shot and Skillsy. Hey, Bald. Tier, get in here, my guy. We're putting together some 5V5 1v1 DUELS. If you wanna join us, friend. Yeah. Ampix, we'll see if he'll be maybe down. Hey, hold on. Hey, Duels Night? Chicago, did we even get Chicago last week, or was Chicago in on these for last week? I don't even remember, man. We got Seawark. I'll hit him up in a bit here. Actually, I'm gonna hit him up now. Hey, Duels tonight? Or are you doing stuff? Maybe we should put Tier and Seawark on different teams, man. Does hey Dyer wanna join? Oh, Chill's already got a group. Oh, hell yeah. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. I didn't see. Chill's apparently got a group, man. Chill's joining tonight. He did say he's been cooking for a while and has been having to work Saturdays, but I guess he's back, man. He's got 5. So we just need 4 in this group and we're good? You're telling me we just need 4? Chat, we already got a group together. Chill's got a group. We just need a couple more homies and we'll be good to go, man. Hell yeah. If you guys want to join in, more than welcome to. Hell yeah. All right, so we need, who else do we need? It easy. Hey, Ultima. Wanna join 5V5 1v1 DUELS, friend? Getting second group together. Yeah, Chills didn't even message me, man. That works out for me. Gaia, Kargath, hold on. Hey, Kargath. Hey, Kargath. Wanna join 5v5 DUELS after your arenas? I'll see if he's down for it. He's in the Dalaran arena right now. Kenderic. Hey, Duels tonight. Me and Kenderic still gotta get some more games, man, done, dude. I've been enjoying all the games we've been doing. Hey, Duels after the raid. He's out there doing the raid, man. Get in here, my man. Let him cook. Yeah, I'm coming down. Yo, caller. Yes, aren't you in already? I thought you were Tier. Aren't you Tier? I'm wrong about that. Kenderic is in Chill's group? Okay, hold on a second. When I want to put Seawark in my team, I just whispering whoever I can, man. Think I'll pass. I don't know if you can do it well later. Okay. But I'll let you know if I can do it later. Okay. Sounds good. So we need... Hold on. Hey. Tonight? We got 2 sub-rogues. So we'll see how that's gonna go. Kevin is down to join after the raid. I don't know when he's gonna be available, but after the raid for sure. Hey CJ, wanna join, wanna hop into some 5V5 1v1 DUELS, friend? I'm in Chill's group too. You guys are all in Chill's group. He's picking the best, man. He's picking the cream of the crop. I'm trying to see if I can figure it out. Hey DUELS, I just saw you, man. You joining us, best? Or nah? Does Nicholas wanna join in? Hey, friend. Oh, he's in Nelth later. I wanna hop into some 5V5s after that Nelth run. Good luck on Forge Storm, by the way. He's got to be in there for Forge Storm, man. There's no shot, right? Might only have time to do one. Still have to work tonight, a little later than usual. Okay, we'll try to get as many games as we can then. Okay, so no for him. For some Gorex, he's not even close to finishing the dungeon. Does a Blade want to join? He's in a Halls and Infusion. Damn. Also, Chill's team. Okay, a lot of you guys are in Chill's team. Hey, Shiny, hold on. Hey, Shiny, want to join some 5V5 1V1 DUELS from? See if he's down for it. Do I really have to? I don't really want to face Seavark at DK. I mean, it's up to you, man. You can dip if you don't want to face Seavark. I think it'll be fine. There's no shot Seavark is gonna go first, right? Plus, you're a sub rogue. You're as good of a class that can actually beat an arcane mage. Like, Demon Hunter can do well. We've seen what Balin can do against him, but it really comes down to, do you dispel Ultra or not? But not, and you gotta play perfectly outside of it. I honestly think you got a better chance as a rogue. Hey, Silver, wanna join some Duels friend? So we still need like 3 more for this team. Damn, I'm trying to see if I can put a group together real quick if possible, man. I'm trying to do it quick. Hey, oh, he's already an Ultimate. Yeah, he's doing this thing. Blackrock Hold Arena. Let me see if Ty wants to join in. Hey, Ty, Duels NA? After that Blackrock Hold. He's in a... You'd be able to call Blackrock Hold Arena Blackrock Hold. BRH Arena after the arena. I feel like there's other ways to do it, man. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Alrighty. Damn. Alright, so try to see if I can slap a group together. I don't think Chicago whispered me, but I'm assuming maybe Chicago did whisper me back. Chicago might just be in Chill's group, actually. Yeah, I'm trying to see if we can throw a group together real quick so Chills can actually get a proper game, man. How much verse percent do you need to be okay with Retro Paladin? I'd sim yourself. Like, if you are going to be serious about it, sim yourself. Literally all you can do is sim. I don't think there's a breakpoints, just gotta sim yourself. That's all you can do. Yeah, I don't think the class has any breakpoints or whatever. Or maybe, like, ask Atho. He might... Atho, how much verses should you be looking for in your Red Paladin? Probably, like, all of it, but, yeah. Hey, bud. Hey, Duels NA? I didn't see you online earlier, Rosie. Or did I miss you completely? Oh, you're not even on here. Okay, no wonder I didn't see ya. I would have messaged you if I saw ya. Okay. Oh, man. Does Lux want to join in? He's in tier hold. Hey, Lux. Duels NA? Let me see if he's down to join or not. Because maybe he'll be down. Watching Feral Druids is actually been kind of fun. Invite? Yo, let's go. So with Lux, we need still 2 more, but that's all we need is just 2. Or do you want me to make a second group? We got 1. We got 1, and Chills got 1 for now. So we are vibing. Yeah, we're chilling. I don't understand how to do it. I did ask him, but he's not answering. Who, Atho? So, do you know how to use... So, first of all, download the Simulation Craft add-on. Let me know when to invite. Because Kargat said he's down. So, with him, we'll need a +1 then. And then we should be chilling. Unless somebody else reaches out back to me. Sounds good. You are free to switch up as much as you wish. I'll probably make Rose lead just to make this easier, or Kargath if he's around tonight for a while. Either one works, honestly. Yeah, you just need to plug your character into Simcraft and then take all the gear and items that are close to item with one another and try to see if you can sim them together. You can also do a stat sim, not the best way of going about it, but you could do a stat sim. Joining the Paladin Discord where they have like the stat breakdowns of all the different stats probably would also be good. If you want to look at Blood Mallet, I guess you could also take a look at Blood Mallet, right? Blood Mallet is a good website that gives you like stat sims and such. If you really want to get extra information, like, nobody's gonna push it in your face, but if you are interested, you could always go look in secondary stat distributions. That's more or less what they're gonna look like. This is Retribution Paladin secondary stat distributions. Let me just link it to you so you can have it exactly as is. There's no clear answer. Yeah, you just sim. Yeah, you don't have a breakpoint, but like, this is your best optimal stat distribution for like the best ratio. Versa, it's pretty well valued. You can see Haste is like over here, 40%. Like, this is the weights. 40% Versa, 30% Haste, Mastery is fairly low, and then Crit needs to be about 20ish or so. So you're looking at Critical Strike, you're looking at Haste, you look at Mastery, you look at Versa, right? You do want versatility. Mastery is not a focus, versatility is a focus, Haste is a focus, hell, Crit is a focus too. Those two are very, very close together. 30 and 20 is not that far different, but 40 definitely have a little bit more of a leaning in that direction. That's more or less what you should be looking for in terms of your stats. Wait, Decimate and Crit God wouldn't join. Hold on a second, I want to get him in. What the hell? Wait, Crit God. What the hell? Perhaps. Chicago says yeah. Hold on, who was Crit God? Is that, wait, was that... Not Kevin, it was, Kargath, right? Hold on, wait, Q, up again. I can take both of you. We got 2 spots. Might be. I was, looking at some. Okay. Yeah, go for it, my man. Go for it. Yeah, both of you, I'll take both of you, man. Both of you are more than welcome to join in. You want a decent amount of Crit, Haze, and stack as much Versa as possible? Yeah, but like, there's no breakpoint or anything. Some classes have like a rough breakpoint that you want. I know that, like, I think Unholy, Bunkin, Shamans, Casters for the most part usually have like a Haze breakpoint that you want to achieve, and then you could stack more Haze at some point when you got enough of like the other stats or whatever. I think, right? That's how it's been historically. But when it comes to red, I'm pretty sure there's no actual breakpoint. It's more like just, you want your stat distributions to be kind of like evened out or whatever. Haze at 40%, I think. That seems like a lot, yeah. I have everything around 30%. Again, all you can do is sim yourself, right? Sim your character if you really want some accurate information. Otherwise, you need more Versa. You just need more Versa. You need to get more gear, more item level, and focus on versatility, right? Just don't focus on mastery if anything you do. Everything else, everything else is fine. Oh wait, hold on. I should have converted this into a raid group. I just realized. I should have done that earlier. Okay, so we still need a couple more. Ready? Okay, Kevin is down to join in. Okay, so with Kevin, we'll need one more, right? Yeah, we just did one more. So Kargath, if you want to join in, I won't be able to take your buddy now, but I'll be able to take you. But then we can bring a buddy in once we got like somebody else that wants to, if somebody else is gonna back out for the evening. This game, this name is actually These Nuts. He's using the what is it? Is that the classic? Is that the Cataclysm goggles? NG goggles, I think it was. Oh, that guy just bashed on him. He doesn't care. That dude immediately went shot him out and he's like, "Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm not even gonna get hit." But the chaos while I'm dodging it. Oh no! Now they're just sniping him away. Oh no! Run! Run! You know what? I'm one of these nuts to survive, man. I want that man to survive. Live! Survive! Best embellishment, for instance, double blue Silken, which is weird considering it's mastery, but the best one for a lot of classes. Yeah, it's just a raw amount of secondary stats. I'm pretty sure you can also go like Shadow Flame, but Shadow Flame doesn't give you it's only single target. That's another thing that I've seen people play is Shadow Flame, because it's just more single target damage or just more raw damage. But yeah, a stat like just a giga amount of mastery, it is going to be effective, even if mastery is not your best stat. It's like that with Outlaw Rogues too. Although Outlaw Rogues are mostly going for a double Shadow Flame if you are going to be doing like M+, for example. But if you want to play multiple specs, you probably just take like Thorn, especially if you want to play Sub, Assassin, Outlaw. Because some people go double mastery. Assassin will probably also go double mastery too. It all depends really, right? Oh, look at this guy. He's trying to sneak back in. It's like, oh, come on, man. We can all be friends, right? He's just hanging out next to the war like those bolted him early. He's like, hey, no, mister, no. Chicago, if you want to join, we got a spot for you, my guy. Well, hold on. Well, if you want to join, we got a spot for you. All right, I really got to get these groups going just so Chill Pills actually gets a proper game, man. He doesn't have a lot of time tonight to hang out, but I do want to give the boy an actual chance. Also, Chills, if you want to go first, go first. Like if you literally gotta go after one game, be like, yo boys, can I just go really quick? I literally gotta bail afterwards. that will take over and let him know, like, yeah, that will take over, make sure we got groups and all that stuff, because we still have Kargath and a homie, and we got a couple more dudes in DMs as well. So we need one more for this group, and then we're set. Just need one moss, man. Who else gonna get in? Give me 5, man. Wait, what? Give me 5 minutes? Yeah. Wait, what? What do you mean give me 5 minutes? What is an embellishment anyway? So embellishment is basically like, an embellishment would be an item that has an extra property to it, right? Think of them like a unique item, or an item that you enhance with an embellishment, right? I'm trying to see if I could find somebody with an embellishment here. Somebody out here got a good running embellishment. Like, there's a PvP specific embellishment where successfully interrupting or applying a loss of control effect on the enemy. Oh, let's see. Gives you primary stab bonus for 10 seconds. This is a PvP specific one. It has it's like basically an extra effect on an item. Now, these boots already come with an embellishment. They're an embellished item. However, you can also create an item and put an embellishment in it as well. Like, there's one that's like, while you're above 90% health, you gain an additional bit of mastery. This mastery buff goes away when you're below in health, but when you get above 90%, you get it back. So it's like, it's just like kind of like a PvE, or maybe even a PvP, just a bonus stat. But it has like some kind of like a caveat to it. This is how casters get the precognition right now, like where they get, when they juke a kick, they get immune to CC and immunity to interrupts for a couple of seconds. They do it through an embellishment, but it gives them like that bonus that works in PvP. And there's a lot of those that work for PvE as well. Some can give you a shield, some can give you stats, others could do direct damage. Like, I got these storm boots that are a toxic item, which does something bad to me, but also does something bad to the enemy. For me, it reduces my stamina, but it gives me a chance for me to fire thorns that do damage to a target. Or I could heal an ally from a healer class or whatever. And I add a toxified patch. So I get like boots that do this toxic effect, and then I get another item with a patch. The patch will enhance those boots. So that stamina nerf is going to be a little bit worse for me, but the damage of those boots is going to increase by 100%. So there's some combination items. Toxic items, the Shadow Flame patches, which do a bit of fire damage to you, but a lot of fire damage to the enemy, and a bunch of others, right? There's a lot of them in there. There's a lot of ways. It's like ways to customize your gear as you craft your items. You get to choose what little bonuses you want. They're not tier set bonuses. They're just additional bonuses. Kind of think of them like legendaries, but like generic legendaries that you get to craft in a way, right? But like legendaries are more class specific. These are generic. All right. We got a group. Rosie, I'm gonna make you lead. Just to make this done really quick. Okay, we are ready. Rosie is lead because I got you on real ID, but we are vibing, boys. Oh, wait, hold on. We're good. I thought for some reason we lost a guy. All right. Invite, spectator, match, Rosie and Night King. Do you guys lose a guy? Did you guys lose a guy? Is that what happened? Hold on, ready? Do you guys need more? Hold on, they might need more. Where are you guys listed? Ready, okay, no, they're good. Okay, I knew one of these. I think we're good. Took us a second, but we actually got the duels going, boys. Yo, let Chills, if Chills gotta go later, let this man go first, right? Let this man do his thing, yeah? Let this man actually get a chance to play tonight. Chills, hope you're doing good, by the way, buddy. We miss you. We love you. We hope you're doing good. Hope work is doing great. Hopefully we'll see you around more. But hey, man, sometimes you gotta get a grind going. We totally get it. Hope you're doing fantastic, my guy. By the way, Death Knight, I played with it on the alpha. If you ever want me to stream it for you, I'm not even joking. I'll hop on the alpha, stream it directly to you, show off some of the new stuff. The Ride of the Apocalypse looks dope, but I actually like the Deathbringer too for Frost. I actually think Deathbringer could be really cool. I don't know how it's gonna go for PvE, but it's got a punch to it. It's got some punch. It's kind of nice. Switch. Got ourselves team one together with Epic Sanchez coming back in as elemental. I gotta take a look at your full set here in a bit. It actually looks so good. Mods over here on a Demon Hunter. I like that set too. That whole alliance colors on Demon Hunter. It's a little unusual, but like the shoulders kind of fit it too. We got Rosie here as well as here and Ultima. Plenty of rogues around with chill pills over for the team too. Immediately having to fight a rogue. Immediately. Day ruined. I'm not even kidding. We got Harry over here in the back as well. We got Litania, Madara, PRF as well. Just having to fight an assassination rogue out of all the specs. Cheap shot immediately. Sepsis to follow. IBF and AMS immediately just trying to deny the rogue any poison damage. He knows this is going to be Kingsbane. If you can AMS Kingsbane, that'd be huge. I don't know if you can because it's a physical debuff, but you might be able to drop it down AMZ just to live this go. If you can just survive these dots long enough and not dip below 10% health while doing damage to the rogue no longer has a Cloak of Shadows. Vanish goes out, and Chilpa's actually looking kind of healthy. Rogue coming back in with a Garou, trying to see if he can maybe end this right now. Chilpa's got himself death back, stabilizes in health. You are a Death Knight too, still take huge hits, but look at them clawing shadows. Oh my goodness, Shadow Mid last second for Ultima, trying to get the dots going, but the Reaper is there to swipe you out with epic Sanchez. Oh my god, that looks so good. I love that set. That whole, like, oh god, even the gloves look so good with that whole setup. Immediate Ascend, and Shilpas at the very least is now fighting against a class that this class is designed to fight against. I mean, at least AMS and the way the Death Knights play against casters, at least you're kind of designed to fight casters. To a degree, right? Got himself a couple of heals off of that Fire Elemental. Sanchez does not want to get over there. He's just going to chill. He knows the chill's got a lot of damage. He could be a full-on army. He wants to get himself a better situation where he can go for a little bit of a gap between him and Chills. There goes a little bit of a gap maker with that root. Immediately Chills breaking out of it. Army of the Undead join in. Earthshocks are coming in. Got himself the last second use of the Death Advance, so he doesn't get knocked by that into a quick stomp in the pit, or maybe kick. Maybe a kick, maybe a stun, I'm not even sure. AMS last second as Epic tried to get the hell out of here. Oh my goodness, actually kind of a close match. Epic might be in a bit of a trouble here. Burrow down, trying to see if he can bow out of there for a second. He just needs a good set of procs, and Elemental Shaman can go from kind of like an even match to just there wasn't even even from the start. He's got himself a bit of self-healing as Chills got himself a little bit of damage trying towards the offensive. He doesn't have the birds together. He doesn't have the Army of the Undead just yet. He is working towards it in just a bit here. Pet empowered, got himself a full apocalypse, needs to maybe grip him out, does grip him with a stun before he goes out of there. It's going to be a trinket as Sudden comes out, but it's going to be the Army of the Dead, big burst. Oh, and the clawing shadows just keep clawing him down, and man needs a bit of healing. Is Rosa trying to give him the honor duel? He is sort of, kinda. He is going to stun him though. As soon as Chill's got full health, he's like, all right, now you're nice and healthy. I would take a big old bite out of the hell bar. Hey, Rosie's taking a lot of damage though as a Feral Druid. Barkskin is up, full Berserk is active, Wall getting rotated, Shilpa's backing up out of the quick blind into Rosie. I don't know if he has a stun for this one, right? Main, Convoke. The Convoke is splitting damage between him and the pet. He does sacrifice the pet, but he gets the interrupt on the Convoke. You definitely don't want to sacrifice the pet while Convoke is happening, because sometimes Convoke will hit not you, but it will hit your pet instead. Cyclone, he got the AMS. He's starting to back up out of there. Rosie looking to get himself a bit of CC. Or what? Hold on a second. Chill pills. What? I am not sure if he decided, like, you know what? I made a mistake. I'm gonna. Oh! What a strangulate as Monzy goes in from downtown with that big old hunt. But he stops it right before he connects the hunt. Cooldown gets used, but doesn't get any damage value onto Chills. Chills dropping down a big old AMZ, summoning up the Army of the Undead. Needs to find a way to slow down Monzy. He wants to go in, get a little bit of healing, but he needs just to kite out the Demon Hunter best as he can. That's going to be a full Sigil of Fear. The pets don't get feared though, and for Monzy, he does have a way to remove some of these magic effects every time he goes for a Immolation Aura, so he is going to be able to remove some stuff. Chilpa's not in a great spot on health, trying to go for a couple of death strikes while immunity is up for Demon Hunter. Oh, you can actually still heal even if he's immune. Trying to cleave whatever death strikes he can off of the guy. There goes the pet, full stun to Monzy, dropping down darkness. He's trying to see if he can walk out of the Chilpa's does not have cooldowns at the moment. I am not sure what happened to Rosie. It might have been like, you know what? I'm just gonna call it. Or like DC'd, but hopefully we'll have Rosie come back in though. Stun on to the Death Knight, trying to see if he can survive this. Army joins in, he got AMS, last bit of defensive, but Monty taking so many hits though. Chilpa's able to turn it around. With Tyr, last man standing, almost walked into death and decay, still got dotted somehow either way though. Gouge onto Chills, and he's like, you know what? This is my final test. This is going to test all of my patience. It's the sub-rogue. IBF immediately out of the stun. I don't want to find out what's going to happen. Try to see if he can waddle away from Tyr. Tyr trinkets. I'm not even sure what he trinkets, but could be potentially stunned out of Chills. He's got himself Army coming back up very, very soon. He got Lichborn to give himself whatever leech healing and damage reduction versus the rogue stun. Tyr cannot do anything here right now, so that's a free damage for Chills for the second Tyr. Dust that vanishes, could reset it. That's going to be the pet joins in. Death and Decay down. And he got himself death back. He got AMS as well, so if you use AMS early, Oh, blinds the rogue as he goes for reset. He just sits down. He knows the rogue is there. He literally knew the rogue was going to be there. Full kidney, nothing he can do about it. Oh my god, your health. Oh, your health. Hold on, what if it's right away? He lives it. Hold on, AMS last second. Blind for chills, but the pet is going to keep him in combat. He's got a little bit of health. Deathpack probably is going to come out. What? Okay, your pet was in combat, right? And you still got a sap? I thought that would keep him in combat. No way. Okay, oh, Deathback immediately got himself a little bit of health to work with. AMZ down, it's going to reduce the damage from any shadow damage, which is secret technique part of that. Chilple's barely at any health, got himself the army joined in, double stun on the tier, maybe he can cut him out. Shadow steps are available, it's going to get slowed down though. Wait, hold on a second. Chilple's just needs to get some range. He just needs a bit more range. Tier with a reset, got himself sprint running in. It's going to be glowing shadows out of chills. He might just have to commit all damage. Hold on, he's trying to go for the last special heal. No shot, he just won that. Oh my goodness, literally the strongest Death Knight I've ever seen beyond just Frost or Unholy. This man, he did more healing the damage. Oh man, I can't wait for that comment that's gonna be like, man, Death Knight's so OP. Blizzard used to nerf their healing. Can you make Deathstrike heal the guys that they're fighting instead? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. How would you heal that much? He said he was cooking something. I'm interested now. All right, let's see how we're gonna do in groups. Rosie, let me know if you're good. Where are you? Like Spicy Mad Annoying? All good, friend. All good. All right, this is Chill Pills group, yeah? He's gone for the night? Okay, list my group. All right. Awesome, so Chill Pills is gone. I'm gonna take over really quickly. We need Onomas here. Chill set to go, all good. All good. I'm gonna take over. Raid. We are listed in Molten Core. We need Onomas. If you guys want to join them, well, welcome to. Okay, so Team Rosie, stick around real quick. We just got a +1 in a bit here. Kevin is in. It was Kargav that I need, right? Okay, group is listed. We need +1. I'm just letting him know. I don't know if he's around for it or not. Who else can he invite, man, to these duels? We need one more, boys, and we keep it going. Chicago's a no-code, so Chicago's doing some solos, I guess. Or actual arenas. To the Fat, he's doing some arenas. Gaia, Gaia was the guy from, did the keys with. Hellbrock, does he want to join? Mechagon? Mechagon? Is he in an arena? Hey, want to join Duels, friend? Death Strike that heals your opponent, buff it. GG, I got it. GG's, man. GG's. That was amazing. That was incredible. I don't do damage. Let me buy some. Wait, what? A green gear with no chance I don't damage? Okay. You have a moment. Yeah, it was a close match, if anything. If anything. Who else can I invite, man? That's a morality. Because Light Sword is already in. I didn't realize. Lotka asked you earlier, but he's doing his thing. And Nicholas is doing a bunch of keys, apparently. He's also doing Don now. They get Quillrat? I haven't had that guy join in a while, man. I want to invite him. Hold on. CV Pal. Hey, Quinn, want to join 5V5 1v1 Duels, friend? See if he's down for it or not. Okay. Yeah, if anything, Kargas is almost down. So maybe we can get him in. I asked Shiny earlier, Tezzeret? Let me ask him. Hey, Tez. Hey, Tez. Yo, that was awesome, man. That Holy DK, dude. Holy DK coming, different coming. Dude, I just want him to rework, man. Can we just get him a rework first? Like, there's a lot of classes out there that need a rework. Oh, look at this guy. Look at that. He's got a nice little hut. He's got an artisan sign. He's got a traveling pod. He's got himself a banner. That looks so nice. That looks so cool. I like that. Hey, man. Blizz, come on. You can make a little shack outside of Duratar. Why can't we have a house, right? Add in-game housing. When, Blizzard? When? The mount is so cool. This one, yeah, I like it a ton. I was actually pretty happy that we got it. Farak has been a bitch to do, but now that we got some Season 4 gear, man, it is a much easier. And this mount is pretty, just in general. Chicago, yo! Let's go, bud! Okay, we're gonna have you take over, yeah? Just to make it easier for us. Beautiful. Team ready? Just double checking. Otherwise we're good. Let me see where you're, friend. Where are you, beauty? There we go. Ready? Beautiful, beautiful. We'll get another one going here. I'll just need to replace chills with a thing. Night King with my beauty. Chicago. Chicago. It's I asked you last week too, but isn't it getting pretty close to isn't it getting pretty close to the I keep asking you. I'm just gonna look it up instead. I keep asking, I feel like every week. May 2024 for Smite 2 Founders Edition. Okay, but they don't have like May 2nd. So it's been out, right? It's been out. We're actually here. I haven't seen any gameplay on it though. Like even YouTube usually just recommends me random gameplay of like, hey, this game went in the alpha. You want to watch it? I'm like, no, but okay, maybe I will. Sometimes I do. I would think Smite would be one of those like, because I saw Smite announcements in my YouTube recommendeds. So I thought, oh, this will definitely show up. Or at least I assume it will. I don't know. 70, 80, 70, 71, 72, 70, 71. Okay, cool. We got it. Now I got it. I got the number. Okay, we could actually use our brain here in a second. Switch. Got ourselves, is that the song that I want to go with? You know what? I actually like this song better. Actually like this one better. Got ourselves Harry over for the team 2. First up and running. These boys better be ready. Whole team 1 is now shaking a little with Rosie charging in. Feral versus Mage. A much closer match than I thought it would be. Normally, Mages do really, really well against melee. But Ferals, with the amount of mobility they have and ways they can break out of slows and stuff, you actually have yourself quite a bit of advantage, except for Rosie, who kind of just stuck in our rings, man. Double ringed, as he's going to go for a leap. That's going to be probably a wall, potentially. That's a full burst out of Harry. Actually, almost half a burst. Rosie backing up for a second, trying to go for a bit of a self-healing. Going to be a bear form. It's going to be our cannon sphere. Man, Harry, making sure that Rosie does not get any recovery while behind the pillow. There goes the wall, breath, there goes the trinket. There's not much you really need to trinket as a feral, but that's a pretty decent trinket choice. Breath or freeze, because it's not like he can get stunned by the mage anyway. He just gotta shop his setups. It's gonna be a bash out of Rosie, able to get a couple of bleeds out of Harry as he's trying to see if he can set up some kind of a big go. Oh, these missiles that you're doing, by the way, this running missile thing, you're not gonna be able to do that in War Within. You gotta have to figure something out, my mans. You gotta have to figure something out. I am wondering, I'm thinking Arcane's still gonna be huge, but oh my god, the damage on to Rosie. Bear from trying to take it up. Does interrupt Harry on that Arcane, but the touch of the magic still ramped up quite a bit. Into Ring of Fire, leap it past and convoke the spirits. That is gonna be an intro, blasting him away. Oh, and that's going to be quite just a little bit extra damage towards the tail end. Was able to do a number to the hell bar of the mage either way though. And with plenty of stealth classes over in Team 1, I think altogether, they should be able to get some kind of a setup versus the mage either way. He is still rotting. Sap, and it's going to be perfect opener by Ultima. Got him so silence, go road, everything in there. Sap's just to follow. All these dots, Harry might just be looking at a trinket, potential trinket out of him in order to get a reverse blink out. Knocking Ultima Beast back a bit. Cloak shot is used, but oh no. Oh no, he's back. Are we good? Did we play? Okay, we're fine. Okay, awesome. For a second, it looked like it was going to be a bit of a lag there too. Harry tried to see if he gets some kind of a setup. Ultima backing up out of there. Could go for a vanish. But did you pick up eyes just to find him? He is kind of lowish on health. That is ultra right now for the mage. Full touch of the magic for Ultima. Does not have a defensive to deal with this damage. And it's going to be full big blast. Hold on, did you just go down? Oh no, I think might have been lag to some degree. He was doing some running in place there for a little bit, so that may end up making that whole like place against our Arcane Mage a little bit more difficult at the very least. Full poly onto Monzi. He hasn't used, actually he did end up using a few cooldowns. He did end up using his cleave or soul, what's it called? It's not soul cleave. Carve? No, I'm gonna think of it in a second. Got himself full sigil of fear. I see got a couple of glaives, dot damage onto Harry. The man got himself a bit of the ultra, so it should be okay. Unless he gets it randomly purged. For Monzi, you should be trying to purge whatever buffs you can out of the mage. because any one of those things can be helpful. Big hunt from downtown, trying to see if he can blink it. I think it still does end up connecting. Got himself imprisoned into a full-on meta. Blade ends to follow, but the mage able to reverse back his position. Monty just needs a bit more mobility. Looks like might get frozen. Trying to be very, very careful with the Ring of Frost, but the slows and the ring really zoning him out. Cannot do much here. Got him so vengeful with an immunity. He can't still get slowed, but at least his bar won't take any damage. Just strictly powers out for Harry G. Go get a glyph just to make sure that their ability still has this like night fade glow to it. Is that what happened? Got himself a barrage, and that's gonna be yet another one going down with Tier up next. Sub-Rogue is one of the better classes, I guess, an Arcane Mage here. Cloak of Shadows aggressively though. This could give Harry an opportunity here to set some kind of a go. Big old Barath onto Tier, who's got himself Trinket for Trinket though. And that's going to be a nice block. That is a big cooldown out of either one of them. Tier does have vanishes to recover that Cloak of Shadows cooldown a little bit quicker. Is going to try to see if he can knock him out in the open. Nova to follow. But now that the Rogue does not have a protection of a Cloak of Shadows, he's got to be very careful with those vanishes. He got a blind. That's really about all he can do. He got to be very careful with when he's using those cooldowns for himself. And Epic just backing up out of there. I like that donkey too. Oh man. Oh, what? Okay. I was gonna say for a second. For some reason, I thought you were on the opposite team with Tier, but you're actually on the opposite team with Harry. You're still running amok out here, man. My goodness. It would be great if the toned down classes and war with him. Not gonna happen though. Would be nice. What do you mean by that, Chris? Is toned down, like damage wise? Like for classes a bit less damage? Because I think that could be like a PvP scaling. We are gonna have a lot of health though, so you may feel like if they don't give our classes too much more PvP damage, that could be a way to like tone our overall effectiveness out. So you're not like you're not watching health but disappear in seconds. You know what I mean? Then again, we haven't really had the bursty PvP since like Shadowlands in a while. Dragonflight has been a little bit more, at times, tame. Not always, at times. There've been some shenanigans here and there. Damage utility, etc. There's too much of everything. Well, they're kind of, they're sort of kind of doing it. If you've seen some of the class reworks, they're definitely like simplifying classes a bit, without necessarily simplifying the utility. It might result in some interesting things that you're talking about. So you're dead. Brad Barrage, it's over, right? Hold on a second. He's really trying to lock down the mage. He's trying to make sure Barrage doesn't hit him, but those missiles do catch him. Oh my goodness. Oh, the missiles. And Epic Sanchez, as an elemental shaman, is trying to see if he can get himself a setup versus Harry. Got himself in this so he can always reposition. Ring of Fire immediately. Is going to get hit in the Ring of Fire, but he's just rushing in there. Got him some full blasters on point. Touch of the Magic out for Harry. Allows it to follow. Blinks it immediately. Epic may need to go for defensive. That is quite a lot of damage stacking up from the Touch of the Magic. Hold on a second. Oh my. He's just a raw arcane power. If you're just fighting him match for match, point for point, it's just, I mean, he's doubled his, he healed a lot, but also the damage though. He could just pump. He could put out the numbers. And I think, in fact, you probably are going to have like a stronger version of Arcane once War Within comes out, right? With some of the new talents. I mean, with the reworks, I think so. Because those clear casts, you're not going to be able to cast missiles behind the pillar. But when you do get clear casts, oh, it's going to hurt. I do wonder if you get an Arcane Blast now. I don't think so, but you're going to definitely have to find a way to spend a lot of mana just to get those clear cast procs. It's going to be interesting, but if you can do it, that's going to be a ton of damage. Let's get another one going. Let me know if you guys need more bodies. Otherwise, we'll get another queue going. Let me know if ready. Let me know if ready. What's Tier doing? Gala's gear difference. Is it actually? It may be, man. I'll just let you be the deciding factor on that one, right? I don't know what your item level is looking like. Need one? Invite. I can take over. Not gonna lie, Rogue doesn't do much this season. Really? Rogues? This is like the best season for us. Where our class scales with endgame gear, or at least Subtlety does. At least Subtlety and Assassination usually end up being that kind of specs. We did get a rework, so like maybe that's not completely true now. Who knows them? Here we go. Oh, we need 2 more. Okay. So this team, once you pass me lead, I'll take care of everything. Duelies, yeah. Yeah. I'll take care of you boys. All right. Wait. You need inv? Just double checking. Okay. Yeah, so Kevin has switched over to another character. That's cool. We need Onomasa. it'll be good to go. We need Onomas if you guys want to join in. I'm going to relist this really quickly just because I want to list this in where I normally have us, which is Molten Core. But if you guys want to join us, we are listed in Molten Core on the NA realms. You guys are more than welcome to join us. Anybody and everybody's welcome. We got one spot available. Kargath, where are you, my guy? Where are you? Yeah. Okay. I don't know how long. No, you're good, my guy. You're good. If you just want to get those games out of the way, I'm just letting you know. You know what I mean? I'm just letting you know. Cool. Neat. So we need Onomas and we'll be chilling. I hope the other team is good. Let me know if you're good or if you need more. Let me know if your team is good. Demon Hunter and Windwalker Monk are S tier melee this season. Really? It could be a good time to get an ult running, man. That could be a good time to play some ults. You can still miss out behind the pillar more within. I know that, but my question is, you're not going to be able to, like, because right now it's Seavark, and you could correct me here. You tell me. Also, if you ever want me to stream more within, if you don't have the alpha and you just want to see some of the stuff and see the talents or whatever, and try and have me try stuff for you, more than welcome to. I'm more than welcome to. I'm more than happy to do that. Did we lose another one? Yeah, we lost here, man. Guys that want to leave, you left. Oh, why did you bring another character or something? No one in Chicago? Yeah, it's fine. All good. No worries, man. No worries at all. All good. So Chicago needs one and we need two. So I'll try to see if we can scrape some boys together. But so you don't. So right now, like you're running around an arena and you're spamming missiles, whether you have clear cast proc. Hey, sure, how you doing, my guy? Whether you have a clear cast proc or not, right? But you're not going to be able to use missiles on their own without a clear cast anymore within. So I'm wondering, how are you going to go about, like, what are you going to use as a filler to move and cast? Because right now you just kind of missiles, and sometimes missiles procs missiles because it's a pretty mana expensive ability. But you're basically constantly missiling all the time. Unless you're going for like Arcane Blast inside of a Presence of Mind window. But you're not just going to start running on Arcane Blasting on the move, right? You're not just going to replace it. So how are you going to go about like spending mana to get the clear cast procs to missile? Because it's going to be a little bit slower, right? Or am I wrong on that? Yeah, I guess this is my question is, you're not going to be able to do it constantly. Do you like my manga? Hold on, let me take a look at you. I'm going to give you a... Yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. One of the best from BFA on Priest specifically. Yeah, I like that BFA. Look at that, dude. And the tentacles. Oh, the jiggle physics. Oh, dude, this is the jiggle physics I love seeing, man. You know when people talk about video games? If you played Solo Blade, for example, boot physics or whatever, this is the jiggle physics I want to see, man. Look at them tentacles flopping around everywhere. God, could you do this before in this? In the actual like inspect window? I don't think you used to have like movement physics like that in inspect window before. Or has this always been a thing? Maybe it's always been a thing. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, big fan of this set in general. It looks great. They actually are reusing some of those for like this shadowy culty faction and War Within stuff. Spoilers and all, but it's pretty cool. Pretty neat. Sin Rogues are good, man. What are you yapping about? Sin Rogues are really good, yeah. Definitely really good. They make classes and the gameplay simpler. It might be worth for me. They're not making it simpler. They're making the top end complexity simpler. So that's something that should be notified. I would check out my Warlock video. I would check out my Arcane Mage video, right? Because they kind of go over a little bit about what the class is like, how it plays a little bit, and like what are the changes. You could see what I mean by top end complexity made simpler. They're not making it so classes are going to be a 2-button or 3-button class, right? But they are removing some unnecessary keybinds for things, and they're making some of that harder aspects of a class a little bit simpler, right? They're leaving in skill expressions, so you can definitely make some really cool combos, but they're very high end, lowering it. Warlock, I think, is probably one of the better examples. I mean, the whole like Demon Bolt thing is going to be a discussion for like weeks, I think, because it's going to reduce the mobility. But like the simplification of like their playstyle it is simplified. You're just kind of spamming shadow bolts for the most part, and then getting demon bolt procs here and there. So it's more of like a clear cut. You're not doing the demon bolt, hand to go down, demon bolt, hand to go down, stutter moving, stepping thinking, or whatever, right? You're just not doing that anymore. You're just really straightforward shadow bolting to build resources, but it's like fast bolts. And then it's like your pets are just empowered, so like a lot of it's passive damage to your pets. You can go without a tyrant. Doom has also been reworked a bit, so it makes a little more sense. You know, have like delay dotting elements or whatever. So yeah, I'm also gonna I guess I'll also take a look at the paladin stuff. Paladin, it's just not really in that vein, but there are some things that are also getting simplified. Like they're giving him more moments of wings in a way. So there's like, I'm trying to think of like a class where there is even more like good example of like simplification. But like Arcane Mage and Warlock, I think it would be some of the ones out there, some of the first ones. There's a Monk rework too. That's also a little different as well, but it's not really a top-end simplification. It's just a rework to that class completely, with class talents and spec talents. And we took a look at that on stream. Yeah, so you feel thinking like, oh, it's gonna like go back to like classic WoW where you're just spamming Frostbolt. You don't expect that kind of a simplification, but some of the more difficult concepts are going to be a little bit easier to like pick up. I'm trying to find a way, like, I'm trying to find a way to put it together into words where it's like I'm satisfied with the way that I'm putting it together. I'm just not achieving that at all. I'll give it, yeah. Just watch my video. I think it explains it. I think I'll get the gist. Hey Mash, wanna join 5V5s after that? After no good? Let's see. I see if he's down for it or not. He's still on Dawn. I want to see if that man wants to join in. Pete, Magic Pete, dude. Magic Pete. There he is. Okay. Well, let's get invite him. Does Night Owl do PvP? I think it was the PvEs, right? Zikari? Yo, that's the name I haven't seen in a while. He's in a rogue now? Jesus. I wonder if he's a... I mean, I guess probably wouldn't play in Death Knight. He used to be working Death Knight for so long, man. Demon Hunter and Moonwalker Monk are either Ice Tier melee this season. You think so? What is really, really good right now? They don't have like... They used to have some creations that track the PvP side of things, but they don't track PvP side of things anymore, man. So you just gotta kind of do Drustvar. Rosie, how you doing, my guy? So we still need Unomas for this team, and it looks like we need Unomas for Team Chicago. And Kargath can't join, which is unfortunate. Does ASAP want to join? I really missed. What that? Hey, friend, want to join? Hey, I understand what you're saying. How are you doing? I can understand you. I guess it's because we're on a party, right? Or maybe because we're on Real Friends ID. I normally can't understand Alliance speech. That's cool. Hell yeah. What are you doing out here in the streets? You're talking about bird? You're talking to the bird? It is a beautiful bird, isn't it? I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. This was in party. That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. That's neat. I guess I forgot about that. Crims, he's the mostly PvE guy. Chew the fat potentially. I'll keep looking around, man. I'll keep trying to see if we can get those boys together. We just did Unomas here and we need Unomas to Chicago. Where's the worst we'll do 4v4, man? Where's the worst we'll do 4v4? But I want to get some actual 5v5s if possible, man. That's some good news then. Still leaves the talent stream. Mechanical skill sides. Passive bonuses are one thing. But everything else is overwhelming. Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends what you mean everything else. It depends, right? Depends what you mean by everything else specifically. Actually, yeah, what do you mean by everything else? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, what do you find like real like, oh man, this is too much for me? I'm interested. Because I feel like this is the most, like, right now, Season 4 is probably the most approachable version of Dragonflight it's been in, like, ever. And more within is not making things more annoying to do, more complex to do. There is another dragon riding dungeon, which a lot of people love, but I've been in a group with a guy that, like, has a real hard time with that. But I don't really know, man. Let me tell you that story. I meant to say it yesterday. Are they around? Yo, let's go. Nice. Still need one. I'm double checking with Chicago. Chicago majors still need one. Man, where's Blaze? Blaze always in on these. Yeah, crap. What's gonna invite? What's gonna invite? Does Mbani want to join the duel? Crap. Kuros, hey Kuros. Wanna join 5V5 1v1 Duels friend? Let me do this. Let me do this. I'm gonna delist this. I'm gonna make a lead. I'm gonna switch over to Team Chicago. Invite. I can see if I can maybe help out. I asked Kuros. I want to see if I can get somebody else. Is Quick a you? Oh no. Might not be you. Yeah. Is it listed in LG? Yeah, multi-core. So we still need Unomasa would be good to go, boys. Unomasa would be good to go if anybody wants to join us. Groups are listed in LG raids, so I can see if you guys want to pop in. Let's see. Lux, I asked him earlier. Is Madara in one of the groups? He may be, but I didn't check. I also really want to try to see if I can get what's I'm thinking of. See if I can get KSH this week, but that means I really got to put in some time and effort between that and Alpha. Oh, I really do want it. I really do want it. It's like so close, man. So close. Let me see if Night Owl. Let's see anything. He's Dabarus. I'm just gonna let him do his thing. I was gonna be like, hey, do PvP by any chance? Sparta's in Overwatch too. Haven't had Spart join these in a while, man. Kind of miss that guy. Kind of miss that man's. Oh, hold on, Freak. Is Freak? Hey, Freak. Are you the same Freak that I know? Hold on, is this Freak? Like the Freak that been in these duels before? Hold on, I'm gonna ask him, see if he's down to join duels. Hold on. I get some solo. Well, I'll see if he's down to join in actually. If you are, would you be interested in some 5V5 1v1 duels? Oh, he says, I am. ADK, I am. I want to see if he's down. I want to see if he's interested. He'll know what the hell that is. Hey. What's up, friend? Did we lose somebody? Hockey? Yo, Hockey's in, yo! We got the team, boys. We got a squad. Hold on a second. Let's go. Go into Yell Chat and see if anyone wants to do 5v5s. We're good. We got Hockey, man. We're chilling. Hockey, how you doing, my guy? How you doing, Hovey? We are set, man. We are set. Chicago's lead, right? Yeah, Chicago's lead. Beautiful. We got the team. We got the squad. Awesome. Invite Crowdgath, man. We just filled. But after this one, if we got a spot, I can get you in, man. Sorry. Cargath just got ready. Spectator match. Rosie, Chicago 5. What do we send you guys into? Hook Point? We'll do Hook Point. I like Hook Point. We gotta get more games for you, boys. We gots to get more games for you. All good, all good, King. All good, Freak. All good, man. Alright. We're set. We're ready. Hopefully. We're good, I think. I'll be opening the spot after this one. Okay. Sounds good. We can get Cargath in then. Although you're more than welcome to keep playing. You're always welcome. By everything I mean the talents that affect spells mechanically, like procs, spell interactions, etc. One of the various reasons the year became unplayable for me. Okay, yeah. So on that regard, class by class basis, but yes, they're trying to simplify things a little bit. Arcane Mage in particular is a good example, because normally you character is a script, right? From your very first opener through your burn phase, your reset phase, mini burn phase, down phase, then back to the burn. It's literally you following a script. You're following by notes, note for note, what you gotta do. It is crazy how much like stuff you got going on. Okay, I'm gonna try doing this again. Yeah, now it's getting randoms in there. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I feel ya. I feel ya, my guy. I feel ya. I just also don't want to be like super annoying or whatever. Because some dudes out here in Duratro, they just want to chill. They just want to hang out with their homies, socialize, queue some arenas or whatever. You know what I mean? So I don't want to be that kind of a guy. Did it work? Am I doing wrong people? No, I'm doing right people, I think. Rosie, Chicago, Hook. Maybe Hook isn't working. Let's try Tiger's Peak. Let's try Tiger's Peak. Something's going on. Something's happening, and queues are not going through. Chicago, Rosie, are you guys getting the queues? Or is it like... Not too many yell stuff like that, crazy gay people all the. Yeah, I feel that, I feel that. Yeah, maybe I should be doing that more often. Maybe you're right. Yeah, are you guys getting the queue, or is it not working? Because I'm trying to see if I can get a game going. I'm getting queues. Okay, I'll give maybe it's on Chicago's end. Maybe you gotta give him a second. Maybe it's waiting for somebody to accept. But yeah, Christos, it's have it macro. Okay, fair enough with the yells. Yeah. That's a way to do it. Yeah, I should be probably using macros to get people asking like, hey, you want to join duels? Someone duel me, so maybe that's what it. Maybe. My lag got so bad. Too bad for the invite. All good and easy. Oh my god. Don't worry about it. All good. OT, yeah, I could guess. Yeah, I can guess. All good, man. All good. Yeah, that's not fun, right? That's definitely not fun when stuff like that happens. I feel you on that. And then I clicked and it was a duel. Okay. all good. Yeah, maybe that was it. Who knows, right? But we got ourselves a game going, man. So Twitch. It's I'll see if it also popped off too. Okay. We got Haster over for the team one coming back in. Oh, I kinda like the helm. I like the helm you had, but I like this one too. That original good old crown. I think it's like was it Bonnie that first started wearing the crown, or was it like somebody else before him? Because sometimes, like, usually there's somebody else that inspires the crown or whatever. Gotta be it. I'm really him. I am really him. I like the whole setup. Look at that. The weapon matches the rest of the mug. And you got the shadow flame in your eyes and the shadow flame belching out of your weapon. Kevin on the monk. We got ourselves Monty over here as a demon hunter with Rosie back in versus Hockey over on the team two. Ready to go. Is that a different tabard? Or is it the same tabard as last time? I don't remember anymore. Got ourselves Lintania. We got Madara gonna be first up over on the Warlock. Immediately bounced on by Rosie the cat. Trying to see if he can sing those teeth, sing those claws in. Immediate trinket out of the Mortal Coil from Madara. This could be an opportunity to get some kind of CC. Full Convoke interrupted Madara. Madara just taking huge bites, trying to get some dots going. But once the Feral Druid, I mean, as soon as he kicked you, right? As soon as he interrupted you, he can just go in full blast, and there's not much you can do unless you can somehow port. And this is not much you can do in that situation. That just seemed like a lot going on at once. Chicago backing on the enhancement, PRF in the back as a Monkus. Are you on the Monk now instead of a Rogue? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Monk's apparently really good. Rosie blasted out by Chicago. Elemental Blast. Got himself Wall available. Should be able to give himself a little survivability. Lasso catching the Feral. Wall does hold on for quite a bit there. But the L Blast goes on through. Got himself a bit of healing. Bear form. Heart of the Wild, having to use everything he can just to survive this, looking for a Cyclone, maybe trying to get a juke kick, grounding totem out for Chicago. That's going to be an interrupt onto Rosie, just trying to get some kind of CC. I like the CC chain, by the way. I like it. Bash got himself full clone, unless it's Trinket. Knockback instead, Cyclone, Trinket. No, not Trinket. Chicago's taking quite a bit of damage though, hold on. Rosie's looking quite healthy, but Chicago's health is not doing great. They can go for some healing, but them bleeds of Feral Druid are doing a number. If you're not careful, they will do damage over time, and it's going to be great. Thorns are out. Chicago better be very, very careful with those thorns. Instead, not being careful. Unleashing the full shamanistic rage right now. Trying to see if you can yoink Rosie back in, but it's going to place the totem on top of him. Trying to go for Cyclone. No grounding totem. Grounding totem was down for a second kick. That's going to be back in the bear form. Do you have enough to survive right now? If that elemental blast is so much and last to finish you off. Man, that's just a lot of pressure. I love the Cyclone plays. That is so aggressive. But yeah, that's just so much pressure. Kevin on the Oregon? Interesting. Wait. Wait, didn't Zueno want to play Oregon monk for like ages, and now we can actually do it. This is what he's even around anymore. I used to get his videos recommended to me all the time, but hope the guy's doing okay. No honor? Yeah. No honor. That is true. This is gonna be Kevin trying to go for Whirling Dragon Punch, or rather, punch? Paw? Claw? I feel like it should be a Whirling Dragon Claw for the Worgen or something, right? Because you got claws. I mean, you would imagine that would make your physical damage a little bit stronger. Got him some Soothing Mist. Yo, why does that animation look so weird to Soothing Mist? I don't know why. I feel like they should have given like a proper Monk Soothing Mist animation for that. Or maybe they have it as like Mist Fever. I think it's only Windwalker doesn't get like a proper like full-on actual animation of Soothing Mist anymore, do they? Did full lasso into Kevin. He got full cooldowns, but he's having to play very, very defensively here. Chicago is able to force those defensives or offensive power into a more of a defensive play for Kevin, which is not great for the Monk. There's a lot of output for him. Monks do a ton of burst damage, and he's still trying to see if he can keep some damage going versus Chicago. Has got Fist of Fury, but it's gonna zap right through it. Ring of Peace, and Chicago's able to lava lash him there with I'm Really Him. Gonna be up next as a survival hunter, giving Chicago an opportunity to catch a full-on breather. As Chicago mounted up, I still gotta go get Razageth, man. I haven't gotten this mount. I've got all the other ones so far, literally all of them. No, I don't have that one Farak one. So it's still the original Farak one, not the Shadowflame version, but the original. And then Razzie, dude. I need both. Lasso by Chicago. Really him trying to see if he can stabilize here a bit. Chicago full wall. Guardian is available. Trying to get some damage rolling versus him. Is he going to be able to do it though? Full, what is it? The Draenei Racial out in order to give himself a bit more healing. Trying to get a follow, but it's going to be Freezing Chop right after. And it's kind of stuck in place. What is that weapon? Is that like the seasonal weapon, mace one? Is that the caster one or is that the agility one? I know the fist weapon is one, but the other weapon is maybe just didn't get to Mogget yet. Is kind of slowed down by the traps though. Him trying to see if he can keep the pressure rolling to Chicago without really engaging in melee. Chicago catches him around the corner, leaping right in. Big Ella Blast to follow. Got a defensive, maybe a little bit late. That's going to be Death Shock on Chicago disarm, but he doesn't need weapons. Lightning Lasso maybe enough to take him out. Oh, with an Ella Blast at the end. As he went for the turtle, there was just no shot. Oh man, that was so clutch to Chicago. Under a ton of pressure. Monzi trying to see if he can take him down already. He is stunned. Dust Shell shock him. It's going to be a perfect charge. Perfect fell rush just to deny the knockback, and Chicago try to keep it all together as best as they can. Was that a hunt? No, not a completed hunt. So you can still go for a proper hunt. Chicago under a ton of pressure. Big eye beam, it's over. It's Monzi taking him out. Man, the Shaman just kept on trucking from one to the next to the next. Hockey trying to give you as much of an auto duel, but it's going to be a Monzi immediately charging a hunt right after. Hockey, wait a second. Cloak of Shadows. The man is under a ton of pressure. Hockey was just trying to see if he can say hello. He wasn't even trying to like attack you, but Monzi, I think he was like, you know what, I got some momentum. I'm just going to take it into the rogue. Just not going to let him do anything at all. Dark is down. Shiv is down for Hockey. As he got a bit of dots into Monzi, he's just not in a great spot. His health is not doing good. He got himself full immunity. He needs to catch Hockey, catch up a little bit of healing. He needs to find the rogue. If the rogue goes in with a couple of garrotes and a rupture, it's over. And you try to go for Spectral, but the dots is still on. Yeah, at this point, he's kind of terrified. Rogue could be anywhere. Trying to find him cheap shot, it's over. Yeah. Huh? What was that, Hockey? What was that fire thing you just did? Can you do that again? What was that? I'm sorry? Huh? What was that? What? Gonna be a full stun to Haster. He got himself a quick fear onto Hockey if he could get himself stabilized so the rogue doesn't get a proper go. He'll be in a great spot. Hockey just trying to find himself any kind of recovery. PI after for Haster. So Hockey walking in right in front of the tentacles, rooted down by even more tentacles. Full dots are in. Void Eruption can't do anything here. Doesn't have a Cloak of Shadows. You needed a cloak. Gouge really quickly trying to sprint away, but a Shadow of Death is going to take you. With a Void Bolt at the end, dots are still in. It's just over. That is so rough. We gotta be at least a full game with Lantania or PRF gonna be up next. From one rogue into the next though, as Haster's gonna have to find a way to fight this one. This is an outlaw rogue, more consistent damage, plenty as you see. Not as much burst, or not as much consistent burst. You definitely can get a lot of proxies outlaw and burst somebody down really quickly with a bunch of between the eyes. Bunch of pistols left and right. But man, the consistent damage is gonna be a lot scarier, I think. Cheap shot, full stuns are in, ambushes, double ambushes are gonna hurt. There goes the full pistol shot go, as Haysher is gonna go for a dispersion, trying to nullify this damage, trying to chase after Linthania if possible, but he's gonna vanish out of there, trying to see if he can stay in stealth. Wait, you still see him. He picked up the eyes. I forgot that completely. He's gonna go for a kick and Shadow. That's gonna be plenty of that's damage with ambushes and pistols for the rogue. Haysher just trying to see if he can catch up a little bit of healing. Void Torrent to follow. Linthania does not have a kick for this one. Blind right after, as Linthania is taking a bit of damage himself. Haysher with a fear. Linthania does not have a trick anymore. Maybe for Haysher this could be an opportunity. That's gonna be Cloak of Shadows. That Vampiric Brace does nothing for you. If you can get away from Linthania, you'll be maybe okay. Needs to catch up on healing. Flash heals are doing work. It's going to be the rogue swinging around. Quick sap arena. Haysher has nothing left right now. You don't have a lot of health either. If you get himself a proper pistol shot combo. Not getting the procs. For Haysher, this is an opportunity. Not getting procs. But still, look at that range damage. Another vanish. He got himself a second vanish just from cooldown reduction. It is wild. Halo by Haysher does not hit Linthania. Which, because it doesn't hit stealthies. I wonder if the new version of Halo is going to hit stealthies though. Trinket out of Haysher could be out. There's going to be a fear onto Linthania. I don't know if he's got a fear. He does have a fear. By the looks of it, he should have a fear. So if you could just live the next go by the rogue, you might be okay. Linthania not taking any damage, but the dots are keeping him out in the open. This gives Haysher an opportunity to roll in, sweep in for a quick fear. Linthania does not have an out right now. Blind is going to give him a little bit of a CC chain onto Haysher, but the pet keeping you in combat will not let Haysher get sapped out. DPs are dropping in onto Linthania. Quite a bit of that sustained damage with the pet. He can't escape it at all. And it's going to be Kidder shot onto Haysher. Does not have an answer. Actually, he does still hold on to Trinket until then. I thought he blew it up earlier. Evasion up for Linthania. Whatever defense he can throw out, the better. Full Insanity Mind Flayer. Linthania with a vanish. A little bit of a closer match between the Shadow Priest and out the rogue. I thought it was just going to be so one-sided. Linthania with a quick sap. Got himself a good go. Haysher has himself defenses back up and available. And Linthania, I think, may have to wait out until they have a full-on Cloak of Shadows. Adrenaline Rush still rolling. See if he can catch himself a re-stealth. Just to keep Adrenaline Rush rolling for as long as possible. This could give you a ton more sustain. Well, that's of a blind. He has a short blind. I forget. He's literally rolling a 45-second blind. So no wonder he has another reset with that one. Catches a restart. Adrenaline is still rolling in. If you see those like red shimmers, Adrenaline Rush is still rolling. That's a unique mechanic for Outlaw with a talent called Underhanded Upper Hand, where as long as you're in stealth, Adrenaline Rush does not lose uptime. And he's still trying to maximize that uptime. Even shadowy, what is it, subterfuge buff counts as stealth as well. So he's kind of chaining it with a dance to follow. Haysher does not have a lot of health to work with. Might be the total trouble. Cloak of Shadows for Linthania does have a fear, but no, it doesn't matter. The rogue finds himself the combos and just plunges the Shadow Priest into the ground. Chicago picking up 3. Haysher holding the fort and his team doing the very best he can. But man, that was a tough one. Let's get us another one going here, boys, yeah? Let's see, do I need more? You guys need more homies? Let's try to see if we can get some more bodies in here. Hold on a second. All good, friend. Okay, so ASAP gotta go. So somebody's gonna have to invite me. You want posted already? Yeah, invite. Invite. I help. Yeah, I think it was it ASAP was in your team? Because Wes also said he's gonna be dipping too. So somebody's gonna be losing 2. If not more. But Chicago's invited me? Chicago, you listed on your own. I'm gonna invite real quick. Sorry. Yeah, Chicago, you listed on your end. I know you need more. I'll help out Rosie here really quickly. And we'll get you guys a +1 here. We'll delist it, relist it into the Molten Core real quick, just because that's usually where I have it. I got it out? Okay, next time I'll just have to do it. Let me see, we need to convert to raid. And it is Kargath. Okay, hold on. Here we go, I'm gonna whisper Kargath really quickly. And then I'll get a... We'll hopefully be able to find somebody +1 for Team Chicago. Okay, we got this one. And... Otherwise, we're listed in LFG Raids Legacy, boys. You're more than welcome to join us. Undefeated for the night, clearly. Oh, he's so skilled. He did fine, Wes, honestly, man. I did fine. I think Demon Hunter is not an easier class to pick up for for a lot of people, like it used to be. It used to be just like you walk in and you just get yourself a bunch of chaos strikes, blade dances, and that's it, you win. And as long as you stay in metamorphosis for as long as possible, you get a ton of leech. Nowadays, I think it's like a little bit more nuanced, right? What the hell, Pally? Oh, why are you killing Rosie? Help out Rosie. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, I'm trying to see if I can get back to Kargath. Going? Okay, okay. I can invite you if he's ready. What's up, how's it going? What's up, Jake? How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing good. I was a warlock who gets smashed. You did fine, man. You did fine. Oh wait, you're the warlock. I thought you were demon hunter. Yeah, you're right. You used to play demon hunter before. Yeah, warlock's a little bit different too. It's like going from caster to melee is definitely going to be harder. Yeah, because like how do you respond, right? You got to worry about interrupts and whatnot. Not easy. Not easy. Yeah, for some reason I assumed you were demon hunter, but no, because that's what you were playing before. At least I'm pretty sure that's what I crafted your gear for. For GH. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know if Kargath is ready or not. I'm just gonna whisper him real quick. Jake, what are your thoughts on the Demon Warlock demonology rework coming in War Within? I want to get your thoughts, man. I don't know if you watched the video. Like Shadow Bolts being fast cast, like look, a lot of the classes on the alpha are gonna feel a little sluggish, a little bit slower, because we don't have like really good gear while we're out in the open world or doing dungeons. But like even without like very little haste and secondary stats in general, Shadow Bolts are fairly quick. They don't feel terrible to play, which I was surprised by. It's not instacast, so it's not going to be ever as good. You are going to be less mobile, but you're right. I switched Warlock because I want to be good by the time War Within comes out. Yeah, I feel like playing Affliction and getting like the basics of Affliction in prep to like Hellcaller, that's a good time to do it. Actually, definitely a good time to do it. Other regular classes these days are too nuanced. Most of the new talents opening up the Pandora's box, so to speak. I think so too, but I also think players have gotten to the point where players do want more interesting mechanics out of those classes too, right? Or at least on average, right? Because like when people look at like simple mechanics in a raid, a lot of players get bored with it. They're like, well, this fight is kind of trash because there's nothing unique about it, nothing interesting about it. There needs to be like some kind of like a cool concept to it, or like an interesting mechanic that maybe poses a bit of a challenge, right? So I feel like a lot of players do enjoy a challenge. Even if they're casual players, right? It doesn't have to be like top-end raiders. I mean, if you take a look at the Mage Tower experience back in Legion, or when they re-released it again for when it was a limited time in Shadowlands, a lot of people went back to the Mage Tower. And there's a lot of players that are like, you know what? I'm not really playing my class super like high-end or competitively. I don't really tackle like difficult content, but like I really want the rewards from this Mage Tower, and they're more than happy to like learn. It'll take them like hundreds of pulls, but they're down to do it, right? Just because like somebody's like, let's say, plays the game more casually, even the players that you would consider as casual, right? Mostly do open world content, don't really get into some of the high-end mythic pluses, or do cutting-edge mythic raiding, or like gladiator, like 2400 PvP arenas and whatever. They just have a different type of content, but they're willing to put in the effort in that content, right? And they don't want it to be like, oh, you just walk in and you loot a thing, you kill a guy, you loot a thing, there it is. They want like something to do a lot of the times. Ready? Okay. Let me see. Where are you? Crap, I just had you. Wait. Invited to group, but in a sense, could you join a group? Frostwormkin on Ragnos wanted to be. For some reason, it's not letting me invite you. Can you try signing up in LG? Oh, there we go. Wait, Frostworm? Is that Kargath or is that somebody else? It's okay. Chicago needs a +1, so we'll get this guy in here and we'll get Kargath for the other one. We'll do it like that. How does that sound? Unless that is Kargath. Okay, so this group is set. I'm gonna join Chicago, see if we can get a +1 here. Here we go. Play nice. Play nice, boys. You know what? If you need more. Oh, that is Kargath? Okay. Okay. Nice. Do we have a full 5-man? No, we still need Ramas. Who else can I invite, man? Who else hasn't been online tonight? I feel like I burned through my whole entire BNet list. Duels. Wait, hold on a second. Can we get some spaces in here? 5V5 1V1 I like it. I like it. We'll add some spaces in there really quickly. Hockey's in. Held Rock asked earlier, but he's doing stuff. Kuros never got back to me. I miss my man Kuros. Hold on. I'll see if Obliteration's down to join in. I don't know if he's got a PvP character set up already or whatever, but I'm just gonna check. A Saint? I don't remember if Saint is a PvP as much. But I'm glad that man is around again. Hell yeah. Oh, Vamp. I want to see if Vamp is down to join in too. Hey, Vamp. Wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? And all good, friend. All good. All good, all good. Hell yeah, he's just getting back in. I found a Mage Tower to be more frustrating than fun. At the end of it, I did only for the reward, nothing else. I always played the game to chill, not to challenge myself. Okay, everybody is different, right? I get that. But like, what was it? I think it was somebody that like looked at the stats of the actual Mage Tower, right? That's right, the things. All good, my guy. All good. Hey, Knight. Do you by chance PvP? Let me see if Night Owl's down to join in. But somebody was doing, I think it was like a Max's stream. I think it was like Max was talking about, what was it? I think he was talking about Dells. It was like the day when everybody was saying like, okay, Alpha is definitely dropping today. So I was swapping between Max's stream and Towler's stream to find out when they're getting the Alpha to see if I got into the Alpha. And I had Max's stream there, and he was started talking about Delves, and he was talking about Pharaoh's bag, baby. Hell yeah. Boomy. Yeah, Pharaoh's, I think I need to mess around with Pharaoh's some more, but I think some of the hero specs are looking really good, man. Some of those hero specs are looking really, really good. But they were talking about Delves, right? And it was like explaining that Delves as an answer for the casual or the open world community. But there's like nuance to the Delves too, right? He said Delves are probably not for him, except for the new Delves, the secret Delve that's available. So it's like, that would make me want to be excited about the content, depending how they do it. They wouldn't have all the information. But then he talked about hypotheticals. Turns out he was right. It is what he's saying. But basically, Delves is an answer for players that want to interact with the open world community. But also, Delves are not meant to be like super challenging. Well, like they can be, right? We haven't seen some of the higher tiers of Delves. But he said, realistically, based on data, even if a player doesn't like do high-end content, they still do want to be challenged. They're fine being challenged, right? They want to play their class well. They just don't care about doing it inside of a dungeon or inside of a raid, but they still do try as best as they can at their class. Right, the player has evolved, and they said something about like the statistics of like Mage Tower, right? Back in Legion, or I think it was Legion numbers. There was a lot of players that did Mage Tower. That was the time when they were like, all right, I'm gonna go out get the gear to do the Mage Tower. There's a lot of players that did the Mage Tower that weren't like on the high end, right? They weren't trying to tackle high end content, but they were inspired because of the Mage Tower, and they liked the challenge of it. How it's the player versus mechanics, and a lot of players that would be in that casual side of things are perfectly fine being challenged and playing their class optimally, because at the end, that's what a lot of people do. Not everybody, right? Some people just want to go out, they want to do herbalism, do a pet battle here and there, just look and take screenshots and look at nice open scenery, right? Maybe do like a world quest because it gives them like a little bit of a gear gain or whatever, and they're just perfectly fine just like being relaxed and just looking at the game and just having fun doing like simple stuff. But a large portion of the what would be considered the casual community does like a, oh, we got two people that we gotta get in, does like a little bit of a does like to be able to play, does pride themselves in being able to play their class well. And the best way to like feel that you can play your class well is to be given a challenge and overcoming that challenge, right? So the Delves is kind of like an opportunity for players to be able to pride themselves in being able to play their class well. They're not designed for like, you know, cutting edge raiders or whatever. But there is an extra delve though, because it did say that there's 12 delves and 1 secret delve. It turns out the secret delve is basically a solo mage tower style challenge where there's a big boss, bunch of mechanics, and it's you versus the boss trying to find a way to fight it. So, yeah. Yeah, so it's like, that got him excited in particular, because it is going to be a mage tower is basically coming back, but it's going to be a seasonal boss. Every single season in delve, there's going to be a different secret delve, and it's going to have a different secret boss. And it's basically going to be the ultimate challenge, the mage tower challenge in a way, right? Sorta, kinda. Mage tower was such a chill experience for me. I love the challenge and stuff. Yeah, and a lot of people, like, he even had statistics showing on stream, like, people like it. And a lot more people did other content to get the gear to do the mage tower, even though they never actually do it, right? There was an uptick in people doing mythic pluses, uptick in people doing like heroic normal rating to get the gear in order to be able to do it, right? There was an uptick in it from players that never really done it before. So delves are meant to be kind of like to serve an audience that's been underserved for the most part, that does want to pride themselves on being able to play a class. They just don't necessarily want to do dungeons with every other person and play around a meta comp or have to look for a guild and defeat these bosses up to hundreds of pulls or whatever, right? But they still do want to be challenged, right? They don't want to just have like loot dropped in their lap. They want to be able to earn loot, right? So finding that balance is like what's weird, and delves is like the answer to it, or at least an attempt of it. We will see how those work out. Maybe they'll work out well, maybe we won't. We're all hoping they do well, but like, yeah, the mage tower one, the boss secret delve thing, that got me personally excited too. I didn't know that, and he said maybe that'll be it, and I was like, okay. And that thought stayed with me until Wowhead had like an article with Dev or something and confirmed that, yeah, secret delve is going to be basically a big old boss challenge. They don't say much about it, but like, I'm excited. Frank, I was happy to finish mage tower because I would never have tortured myself again. Like a lot of people, maybe some people felt the same way, but like the reward made people want to do stuff. And like, I mean, I remember talking to like this druid who was like 500 pulls into the mage tower when they brought it back for Shadowlands, right? Why would he be doing it for 500 pulls? Like, maybe there's a good chance he hated the fight, but he wanted the reward more than he hated the fight. He wanted the reward so badly, he wanted to just keep going at it. He got himself the gear, he was trying out stuff. I even gave him like advice like, hey, I did the mage tower on the bear, this is the challenge that I ran, and I told him, okay, at the beginning, you're basically in boom conform, casting wrath as much as you can, and keep it dots. Ads come out, press bark skin, keep casting wrath, and then when the ads are about to cast, pick up an orb. Use orbs early, and then from there it's all about the bear. And I checked him, and again, he was able to get past P1 and was seeing P2 more consistently. Hopefully he got the bear form by then, because it was like 500 pulls in, he was having a hard time, but he wasn't giving up. It was inspiring, dude. It was actually inspiring. Yeah. I got a question about Hell Color. Go for it. I want loot to drop into my lap though. Yeah, no, there's definitely like a part of the audience that does feel that way, but like you'll be surprised. Basically with Max's stream, it was like he was making it sound like you'll be very surprised how many players play the game casually, but they still like want to be able to be challenged, and they do like being challenged, and they do like feeling like they're really good at their class. Like, yeah, and it was just like, I don't know, yeah, because it makes sense, right? Because like the players over time have only gotten better, right? And yeah, of course there's gonna be people that are entertained just from like existing and playing the game and just like vibing, but a lot of players do want to be able to play their class, and that's like what gets you playing the game is the world and your class and having a lot of fun in your class. And when you play a class for long enough time, you want to naturally get good at it. Like, it's just a natural thing for a lot of people, so it just made sense. I don't know. It was just really cool to see like how many like PvEers, raiders, dungeoneers got into dungeons and raiding just for the mage tower, right? And it's like you just gotta give him like the right reward to make him want to go out and get it. That's really cool, you know? And it just made me think of that bear dude that was in 400, 500 pulls in, and he was like, I'm still doing it, I'm gonna do it. And I gave him some advice and he was getting further in. I was so excited. Right? Like, that guy doesn't really challenge himself. He had like very shabby gear plus time walking gear, but he had to go out and get the time walking gear to get as close as he can. And he was 500 pulls in and he wasn't giving up. He was still going at it. It was like, it's about a week left before the tower is gone. I'm gonna keep going at it. And it was inspiring, man. It was so cool. It was awesome. You know? Here's a dude that doesn't really do this kind of stuff on a regular, and he's like challenging himself to do it. And it was the coolest thing ever. and I support it 100%, man. You know? Put a specific talent in the war with an alpha in Discord, on Discord, questioning it if it's an on-user or passive or just guts HP. Hold on, let me look. 10% of HP. Sacrifice 10% of maximum HP, health, soul leech, absorb 25. So I think it's just a passive health reduction, yeah. I don't think it's an actual active ability. I think it just passively, while it's there, you have 10% less health, but soul leech now absorbs additional 50% of maximum health. So you get a shield trade for a health trade. Less overall health, but a bigger shield, which could be good in some cases. I didn't ever play with that one that much though. I didn't want to sacrifice health. I thought that was maybe a little bit too weird. But yeah. I can understand why some people like a challenge, but for me, it causes extreme anxiety and stress. Is part of the reason why I never do raid or mythic plus. Yeah, I totally get that. Like, Kren is very, very similar to that. But I get it. Like, I was like, whenever I go into like arenas, I always get like first game jitters, right? Every single time. My first game is always going to be trash. But the more games I play, the better I get and like more comfy I get. And like, yeah, everybody's got their like threshold too or whatever. And I think a lot of people feel that same way. But at the end of the day, like, you got this cool reward that you want. And then, yeah, of course, you feel a little stressed, you feel nervous about it the first time. But, like, if your want for the reward is greater than the stress, like, people will just find a way to overcome. I assume. I think that's how it is. That's how it felt for me. And I imagine that's how it feels for a lot of other people when they talk about similar stuff, right? Because you either do it or you don't. But I totally get it. I get it. But like, I've never really had, I guess, crippling stress that kind of held me back from not being able to do anything like that. So I get it, but like to a degree, I guess, you know? Because if I ever be like, oh man, this is crippling, I literally can't do it, then I'd be like, yeah, I totally get it. But it's like, I get the gist. But everybody's different. As a player, I could say that WoW feels like it's a class, plays itself. Like what you were saying about the script follow, what you do, doesn't it feel like I am the character? Some classes feel that way. Arcane Mage in particular feels like it follows like a very direct script of what you have to do. Like you have to play through very, very specific T. And what I really meant by script, like where classes have a rotation, like a priority, Arcane Mage has to have, your script basically involves your first ability, down to your burst, down to the middle phase, down to the mini burn phase, down to the later phase, down to mana phase, and then you back up at the top of the script. You're following like a long, you're not playing a rotational, like a priority system of abilities. You're following specific abilities in a very specific order the entire time up until it loops back up. That's what I meant by Arcane specifically. It's like a script, not like the game plays for you. I meant like with Arcane, you're following a script, like reading the lines in a movie, right? You're following a script. You're following word by word. You're following like ability for abilities Arcane. But it's going to be a little bit more like flexibility for Arcane. It's going to be more back to like priority system. Maybe you'll have a specific rotation during your burst window, but outside of that, you're going to have a little bit more downtime, a little bit more nuance how you approach it. Depending on how you build your character, because you won't be able to take all of the tools you have now for the max complexity. You can if you want to, but it's probably not going to turn out a good build at the end of the day. Who knows, really? Who knows? That's what I really meant by script. After back and forth multiple mage towers, special tank one's so much fun. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with them. Like once you get the first time doing it, once you kill the boss the first time, you start, second time you kill him is easier, next time you kill him is easier, and then you even start experimenting with other talents, and you're like, oh, there's even a faster way of doing this. Like Arcane Mages, who can do their mage tower in 30 seconds. Hell, less than that. 14 seconds, I think, is the fastest. But you basically group all the bosses together, kick the guy in the castle, get together, and you cleave him down with big AoE, and you just need to get a small defensive for the guy that chases you, and you should just make it real fast. It is awesome. I went and did it. I couldn't do it super quick, like some of the other people were able to, but you could do it so fast. So you can, like, finding all these cheesy ways of doing the fight and, like, easy ways of doing the fight, it is awesome. Yeah, but the first time you do it is difficult for sure. Oh no, challenge, I want a solid HC Sanctum 104 7000, so much fun. The person like KTU who's already brain cell check this all out. Fair enough. Phosphorus did in 30 seconds. I think it was, yeah, I think it was right. I think it was Phosphorus, yeah. I remember just seeing it on the Mage Discord, or it was a Time Walking Discord, one of those two. But somebody posted like a 30-second run. I was like, God, this is so good. I wasn't trying to speedrun it, but I watched it, I was like, oh, maybe I want to do that too. And I tried it, I was like, this is so much easier than when I had to do it on a Ret, Enhancement Shaman, or Demonology War. Like, this is the easiest version of this one. Holy. And I was watching the run, I'm like, oh, I can't do the 30 seconds, but I can do it pretty quick. I did it before, I think, the first like wall of ladies, or maybe by the time the first wall of ladies came out. You know, the flyby they do or whatever, right? You gotta get yourself in a safe spot and the flyby and you live. Yeah, it was so good though. That's a beautiful mod you're running there, Dow. Feels good, man. Cry. It's so pretty, man. It is so pretty. Oh, I'm so happy I got it. Mythic Anurelas. It is a beauty. Yeah, so we still got 4 here. We got a 5-man team on Rosie. We got 3 here. We need like 2 more. We'll try to see if we can put one together, boys. Did I ask CJ earlier? Hold on. Did I bug CJ? No, I didn't. Hey, CJ. Let me see if he wants to. He's in Ravendreth? Wanna join some 5-1 Dalaran? Yo, Tier, come back in, man. Come back, boys. Or actually, if Wes comes back on, if CG comes on, and then if you pop back in, that could probably work out, right? You could bring your Demon Hunter or something, right? Because you can maybe get like 1 more for the road, boys. 1 more for the night. 1 more round for the night. Possibly. If it's anybody else in my real ID. Jealousy hitting hard. It's a lot easier. It still is a bit of a challenge to do it on Mythic, even because we went back in. All good, fam. All good. So he can't do it. This was a little bit easier to do it now that we got a bit better gear in Season 4. It isn't a pushover fight still. You still have to do mechanics, but it is a lot easier now. And I imagine guilds are probably going to start selling it. So if you have gold, right? If you have a way to earn gold in WoW, you could buy a run. And towards the tail end of an expansion, I imagine the price is going to get cheaper. As we only going to get better gear. So people are going to start killing it faster and faster and more efficiently. You'll find like a better strats of how to deal with some of the mechanics. So if you work towards some gold, you might be able to get yourself a mount. Possibly. I don't know how much they're going to go for. But if you get into professions, I imagine. Run it 3v5, you think so? You think you guys can do it 3v5? Chicago, PRF, and hockey? I mean, we could try it, man. We could do it. Last one for the night, 3v5. We could give it a go. If you're down for it. It's going to be the ultimate challenge for the team Agi over here, but maybe. You should think about starting in WoW again. Yeah, if you are going to go back for it, man. Yeah, it's Season 4 has been pretty fun. It's pretty easy to gear a character, like really easy. And prepping a character ahead of War Within is, if anything, I would come back for 10 to 7. Okay? Cry. If you come back for anything, 10 to 7. Because Pandaria Remix Mode is coming out in 10 to 7. Basically, you level through Pandaria content, do Pandaria dungeons, Pandaria raids, and you have this like gem system so you can equip your character with abilities. It is awesome. It is cool. If you guys are down, man. If you guys are down, we can. Yeah, if you guys want to do a 3v5, we could do a 3v5. Send it. Okay, we send it. Gonna do something wacky. Want to send it 3v5. Wait, hold on. Let's go, Lovey Man. Hell yeah, dude. Wait, Dow, what's up? What up? Clear from Mythic Aberrants this week? Almost. We didn't get Sarkarath. We picked up a lot of newer players, and some of them never even did Sark, so it was a little bit harder. Maybe it's only 2B35. Maybe do. Wait, what? If it's maybe 2. If it's only two B3 or 5? Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what? Lol, what? Lol, what? Killing one of the dudes? Wait, what? Heatbound medallion? Wait, you're running that as a trinket? Release stored up heat? Dealing 300,000 fire damage? What? Wait, does this thing do damage? I'm interested. What the hell is a heatbound medallion? All good. Double check them with the rose if you got 5. We'll send it, dude. We'll send it. Oh, really? Wow. Is that a lot, actually, in this season? It's a little. If we did 200k. Yeah, I feel ya. Yep, okay. We'll send it. We send it. 3v5. Play to win, boys. Good luck. Best of luck to all of you. We're gonna do this, boys. We're just gonna send it as is. Last one for the night. Chicago versus Rosie. Do they still have it? The Rosie thing? We do. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys Blade's Edge, I guess. I don't really know. We'll do Blade's Edge. Last one for the night, boys. Kren's still around? I rarely hop on stream now that it's been a while since I've seen her. She's still around. She's just sometimes lurking. Yeah, she's still around, but I think often she's just lurking. Does people still run for the owl? Yeah, they do. Right now they do. I'm not a PvEer, but I buy a boost. Yeah, people are definitely selling the owl right now. Definitely they're selling the owl runs. It could be 4v5. Nah, we'll be fine. Nah. I think we just send what we got. I think we just send what we got. I think we'll be okay. Psychotic Child? What is that name? Literally named Psychotic Child and you play a rogue. An undead rogue. The most unhinged name ever and I love it. She go around starting a Kren mission. She go start a fine Kren mission. Kren's around, man. Kren's around. Just press some biz, that's all. Actually, no, she's not even visiting more. Do we still have everybody? Okay, no, we do have. Okay. Alright. So, Twitch, gonna be a bit of a challenge for Team 1 over here. Between the hockey, between PRF, and between Chicago. They're just gonna try to see if they can send it versus 5. Make it a little bit more. Why is a human in a druid set looks hilarious to me? Why does this look so funny to me? I have never seen a human wear druid pieces. Plus star from the top of it. I don't hate it. I kind of love it. Form Swiftkin on this. We got a Haitian. We got a Kevin, Monty, as well as a Rosie. The boys. Don't hold back. Let Team 2 experience a full-on proper challenge, man. They want to challenge themselves. You might as well, right? You might as well give them a full run for the money. Who's first, who's last? There's no shot. You guys are having a hard time figuring out who's first and last. I mean, it's not that many people to figure out in between. Also, a beautiful mound, by the way. This thing still looks really good. Like, years later, this thing looks really, really good still to this day. Okay, there's no shot you guys are having a hard time, right? Is it hockey's first in Chicago? It looks like it is going to be hockey's off the bat. No, let's not do that, cry. Let's not do that. You spam 3 of those, and then you're spamming something else entirely, man. You spam 3 of those, you get yourself in a bit of trouble. Rosie looks like it's going to be first up, I think. Whether they're supposed to be first up or not, they are going to be first up. Is going to have to fight versus Hockey. Hockey is not holding back whatsoever. Rosie having to go defensive. I think Rosie would just try to say hello, but at this point, Rosie, you might just have to go. You might have to go. He just sent cooldowns. You might just have to play proper, man. I think he just got it. He's just trying to see if he can tank it. There we go. There we go. Just send it proper. Trinket out of Hockey. Trinket out of Rosie. Hockey with a vanishes. Rosie lives that full death mark window. I think you just gotta go, man. I know it wasn't supposed to be you first. I think you just signed to say hello, but at this point, you gotta go first. It's gotta be you. Hockey does not use dance there? Is that what I saw correctly? He's the same in dance for a little bit later. He's right on top of the feral. He's literally on top of the feral. As Rosie Heart of the Wild is ticking down. What is that duration? 45 seconds? It is gonna be there for quite a while, though. You were right on top of the feral. Getting opened up by a feral would be detrimental right now since you don't have a trinket. And neither a cloak, neither a vanish, so you need to make sure you get the opener versus Rosie. Walking by each other. Is the form supposed to be first? What is even happening? What is even going on? Bear form, Bear with a sab by Hockey. Got himself a proper go. Cheap shot on the opener. He got himself dance. He's going to go for that big old setup. Shivs up. This looks like he's playing maybe very, very slow. Thorns are out for the feral druid. It's going to be Hockey. May even want to go for an evasion here. Bash to follow by the feral. As he got himself some cooldowns coming back maybe in a minute. Kidney. Thorns are in. I don't know if you want to go in. Big damage. Trying to see if you can go for the full fire breather. Kaboga the spirits. It looks like Hockey may just be going down. Evasion last second. He got himself a sleeping cup. Barely alive. And has got himself a little bit extra of the fire damage on Rosie. Wait, he's still going. Hold on a second. Is it over? If he gets to 10%. If he gets Rosie to 10%. Hold on. If he stuns Rosie outside of bear form. Hold on, this could be it. Does he have enough? He needs just a little more. He doesn't have enough. He's bailing out. He's backing up out of there. Mission fail. We'll get him next time. Hold on a second. But he do end up living. That was a lot of damage the Rogue was taking. The Rosie's plenty survivable to live a lot of it. That was a ton of burst, though. That was a ton of burst. If only you got Rosie just a little bit lower in that 10 percentile, that would have been huge. Dan's coming back up. Deathmark coming back in. And it's got Cloak of Shadows and everything available. Both of them in stealth. Eyes are available. So I guess the question is who's going to be picking it up next, yeah? I think you get muted for using Cranberry. I'm not sure. I don't think you did. I don't think you did, but I don't, yeah. Let us all. No, dude. Cred's still around, man. Cred's still around, boys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Rosie out in the middle. Bear form. Hockey does have everything available. Thrash almost gets you. This is going to be the full go. Rosie immediately trinkets. Barskin out instantly. Could be an opportunity for Hockey to play super defensive. Rosie with a bit of a heal. Did you heal while in cat form? Is that what I just saw? He's trying to see if he can get himself a proper opener versus Rosie. Do you get a good stun? No, it doesn't quite connect. Does get the bleeds. I think there's a Feral Frenzy. It's going to be a stun onto Rosie either way, though. As Hockey with the Cloak of Shadows just removing all those dots. Thorns to follow kidney shot. It is going to at least put up in, what is it? The bleed, the actual bleed onto Rosie. Actually, Rosie's just dead. Hold on a second. Try to go for healing. Realize they're below 10% health. Big bites on the Hawkins. Double dots on the Rosie. And looks like he does take Hawkins, though. My God. That was actually so close. If only he didn't heal there, I think Hawkins would have had it. But damn, does end up taking it. What's form doing? Come on, man. He just died. He's already dead. You're gonna bully him for it. Oh my God. Did Beryl get buff heal? They didn't get a heal buff like a couple of weeks ago, I think, before season 4. They did get some healing buffs. I think they took away that healing reduction on regrowth or friends of region or something like that. They definitely got some healing buffs. Like, I don't think it was enough to make them like all of a sudden good, but survivability wise, they're a little bit better in that department. I wouldn't say much better, but a little bit better at the very least. Yeah. Rosie does get himself a proper stealth. Chicago gone? Oh, Chicago's DC'd. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, PRF. You're literally the only one left then. Literally the only one left. I don't know what happened to Chicago, but you're literally the last one left here. So yeah, I gotta have to use everything you can. You got, what, 24% dampener to start off with? Not gonna feel great whatsoever. But you're just gonna have to slam, play it super safe, but also take hits when you can. Stunned by the Feral. Trinket immediately for PRF into an incap, trying to deny the dots. Barsking up for Rosie really early. Full dots and full damage on PRF though. He's got himself a full proper go. Big punches into the thorns for Rosie, trying to stabilize here with a wall. PRF got himself one layer of defenses. Fist of Fury. Oh, catches Rosie with a massive kick at the end. Got himself the crit he was looking for with Form Swiftkin. Gonna be up next, trying to see if he gets some dots on the PRF. You can get on top of the Boomkin early. That could be huge. It's gonna be silenced though. You're kind of stuck in place. You can't go anywhere. Ras and everything. Maybe the damage breaks it a little. Trying to see if you can roll out, but the man got line of sight on you. Oh, extra procs and damage together with the Fury of a Loon. Not gonna feel great at all. You have Karma. That's like your one big defense is left over. Karma is getting used up. Got himself Thunder Fist and Form trying to see if he can play super defensive. Thorn's not helping that Karma at all though. That is still fighting through the Karma. Hold on. You might still get him super low. Hold on. I think you might just have him. It's just dead. Yeah. I don't know what happened to Chicago. I don't know what happened to Chicago. That was a tough one. I was a little rough. Boomkin apparently does beat a Windwalker Monk. Yeah. Is Chicago gone for the night? Chicago might have had a DC or something. Can we get another real duel, or is this gonna be just the last one plays? Because we had a good set of duels for a bit there, but then it's kind of slowed down a bit. And I feel like after it slowed down, it's just like, oh, I think it's over. I think it's over. Where's Chicago at? If they were even on. Oh, might have DC'd AFK'd or something. I'm not sure what happened then. Yeah, they're still there. Like to go bear? Wait, you'd like to go bear? Like Guardian for these? What do you mean? Guardian? I think we're done, man. I think we're done, Scheme. I think we'll just call it. It is about that time for us to end the stream, so you know what? Do a 1v2 or 1v3. I think we are just gonna call it for now, but maybe next week. We'll do it like this. We'll call it for now, and maybe next week, yeah? How does that sound? We'll call it for the time being. What's a strong class right now? I'd say rogues are never bad. Rogues are always good. Red Pally apparently are really good. Apparently, Devils Evokers are really strong right now. Like when you gear one and you get a full new tier set or old tier set, apparently Devil Evokers insanely good right now. What else is good? Demon Hunter Vengeance is really good tank. I'd say mages are pretty good. Warlocks are pretty good. Yeah, warriors are pretty good apparently. Arms can do really well in sort of raid setting, from what I saw. It all depends what kind of content you get into, like raiding, dungeon, PvP. Yeah, there's quite a lot of good classes. Aug is still very, very good, as per usual. That node didn't change anywhere. Although Dev is looking really solid. Like in terms of raw damage, that one's like insane. I'll play Drew Boomy, got it? All good, my man. All good, all good. You're more than welcome to join us next week though, yeah? It was fun, not all. Yeah, thanks so much for coming by, boys. We had a fantastic set of duels at the very beginning of the stream. Those were really, really good, and hopefully we'll do more next week, yeah? We'll see how it goes. But also, Tetris 7 coming out next week too, yeah? In just a couple of days, actually. Yo, I'm so excited for Remix of Pandaria. We're gonna do less raiding on Thursdays, and instead gonna be doing remix raiding, dude. I am so excited, man. I am so excited, dude. Between Season 4, which has been pretty fun so far, between Alpha, and between Remix, and between also Cataclysm, even though that hasn't really worked out as well as I wanted it to. It's pretty buggy, but like maybe I'll still end up finding time to level a druid. Who knows? But man, there's just so much going on with WoW, dude. We're gonna be doing this for a while. It was fun to watch. Maybe next time we'll do a wildcard showing. Yeah, maybe. Thanks so much for coming by, Craig. Hope you're having a good one, my man. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go get myself some food, probably get some work done, catch up on things, right, and maybe get some keys out of the way, see if I can hit up Hero this season, this early in week 2. I think that'd be really nice. But yo, thank you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Expect to release 10 Xbox early. Yeah, it's been like it's been a messy launch so far. It's been weird, you know. Have a great one, boys. I'll see y'all Sunday. I'm not seeing you, but Monday I'm seeing you guys. We're gonna be doing more alpha stuff Monday. Open our boxes Tuesday. Maybe a new build Wednesday. Check out new patch Tuesday. But yeah, thank you. You guys are all wonderful. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed. And I'll catch all of you boys in the next stream. Alrighty, boys. Peace.
They were sleeping, they were snooze on me. I was dreaming about what food to eat. Why they sleeping, why they snoozed on me? I was seizing opportunity. Now they don't know what to do with me. I keep going hard like I'm in puberty. Rebellions in my blood, there ain't no ruling me. Coming for the top, this is a mutiny. I want percentage, yeah. Put you in your mind like fucking Guinness, yeah. You never had a chance like an abortion. Broken, you don't wanna play with me, this forfeit. Shit, took it to a place they never thought he could. Now the lone wolf is howling up in Bollywood. Now I got some confidence, they call me cocky. Put your fucking tiger in the eye, I feel like Rocky. I am untouchable, I cannot fuck with you. I do not follow rules, makes me uncomfortable. I got all this passion and desire, force my path with the fire. Never passive, I acquire till I'm crashing, yo, I'm